Hello, my name is Jon Sween. I am the director of a nonprofit organization called Marketplace Connections. We are located in the Seattle area, and we have a short statement that describes who we are and what we do. That statement is, good connections matter. We gather people together in two different cities for three purposes. Number one, we gather people for business connections. And we like to encourage networking, encourage people to do business transactions, and I've had that take place a number of times. Secondly, we realize that relationships are really, really essential for life, for business, so we really work at building good quality relationships. Thirdly, our spiritual connections. We try to come alongside people on their spiritual journey and encourage them and coach them to take next steps on their spiritual journey. A second part of what we do in Marketplace Connections is called Entrepreneurial Leadership Training. We have put together 6 different classes that teach people the essence of entrepreneurial leadership. We currently do that in 2 cities in India, and we work with university students, and we work with people in business also. We've also done this program locally at Edmonds Community College. We just finished a short time ago with 10 students that were international students from all around the world. So we met every Friday to go through this program. We ended with students as teams presenting their business plan to start a new business or a new service. Had a wonderful time together. We watched students really grow in their leadership capacity. You're going to be seeing a video after this introduction. This video has 2 segments to it. The first segment is a teaching on transformational leadership. So it's a short introduction to the leadership training that we do. Secondly, the students will be presenting a short version of their business plan. So you'll see some slices of their presentation. If you're interested in this program, you can go to our website at www.marketplaceconnections.org. There's also a brochure for this program for leadership training. You can download the brochure and get a lot more details, or you can contact myself also through email. I'd love to respond to you. And it's been exciting to be a part of this, and it's just wonderful to be able to contribute to helping people grow in their leadership. So thanks for listening. What enabled the priest to be that kind of a leader?
Faith.
Faith. Faith in what?
In God.
Faith in God.
Clearly, he was a priest.
And how did that help him?
How did it happen?
How did that help him become that kind of a leader?
I think it's very deep because, like, if he's a person that trusts in God, he needs to read the Bible. And the Bible says a lot of good things like love your neighbor as yourself, give for the poor, that's the real religion. So love each other, love God, do the good things for each other, respect your neighbor, all those things. And he applied all those things that is in the Bible.
I like the way you said that. Love your neighbor as yourself, even a convict.
Yeah, definitely.
Does that include convicts?
Include everybody.
Is that an easy thing to do? What if a convict showed up at your door?
No, it's very hard.
Yeah, it's a challenge. Ali?
God is bigger than yourself.
Yes.
If someone sees you.
Yes. Forgiveness is good.
Save him. He's lying to police.
Don't lie, people.
Don't lie, people.
At all.
He believes in people. He believes that he can change. Like if one person can change the entire world. So he believes in that, and he believes that behind each person there is like something good. Even if this person is a criminal and he is, so you could see him like he's a criminal, but there is something nice about that person.
Yes.
So and he touched that soft heart, like the soft side of that person.
Yeah.
And he touched that, and then he totally changed him.
Yeah.
So I believe that's what the leader should do.
You lead a software team at a local company. Your team has been complaining about how you lead. You lead by command and control. You don't listen well, and you never ask for input from your team. Your team doesn't understand where the company is headed. What needs to change in your leadership style? What would need to change? Isabel?
I'll stop demanding your team to just listen to your opinion, listen to them. Don't control everything, but give some control to them.
Okay.
That they feel that they've got power to an extent, that they are in charge of their own decisions.
What does that mean?
You, I think, be open to the others, to understand that the others has also something to give you. So I think by emptying yourself doesn't mean that you empty everything you know, all your experience.
Yes.
Just means that you acknowledge that others also have something to give you back, and then you can also give something.
Good way to say it. Acknowledge that other people have something to give you back. But if you don't empty yourself, then you're not going to think that way, are you? Yeah, excellent.
They were the wolves walking on across the mountains, and the sick wolves, which are the older ones, which could not walk properly. The leader put them in front to let them, because if they are behind, they will feel that we are making other people walk slowly because of us.
Yes.
But if they are front, they will feel much better. And they put the competent wolves in the middle, and behind was the leader, and he was just getting a rare view of situation and adjusting where to.
Interesting. So is that a good example of transformational leadership?
Yeah, because he was not in front always.
Yes. That's great. I love that. That's great. Think of a channel, okay? Or think of a piece of wire. What does wire do? What's the purpose of a piece of wire like this?
Connect.
Pardon?
Connect.
Connect.
Like, yeah.
And
Transfer electricity.
Transfer electricity, okay?
A way to move things.
Okay. So you've got to have this in order for electricity to work, and it's a way to move things, right? Okay.
Okay. Got your point.
You got it?
Like you mean like the leader should be like the connect between the group, leads the whole the entire group,
The energy.
and to make it grow and make it powerful.
Exactly. Yes. Excellent. What does it mean to be a conduit or a channel?
Doesn't it in a sense mean that, for example, you not only direct the flow of energy between the group of where it needs to go, but you also give energy to that group. So for example, you as the leader or whoever is the person that initiates and drives the vision.
Yes.
But you also initiate that drive and vision from other people so that you can move forward.
So the energy is both directions.
Yes.
It's from you, but it's from
also from the group.
From the we.
From the we.
Right. From the we. Not good English, but we know what we mean, right?
Does it also mean like the leader should be as a catalyst?
Yes. Who taught on catalytic leadership?
Yeah.
Dave. Yes. Yeah.
Catalyst.
Tell me what you mean by that.
For me, like I define it to help the group to develop and like not give them the ideas, but take the ideas from them and grow it, and in order to get everybody involved in the success.
Yeah. I feel like I went through some leadership failure a few years ago, but I'm continuing to learn how to fail forward, not go backward. And so I'm trying to learn from the mistakes that I made and not repeat those same mistakes. So it was kind of a time of testing, a time of refining, really a time of God changing me because I needed to make some changes in how I led. It was a difficult time, but I'm glad that I didn't quit and that I kept on going. And some of the results, I hope, have been good.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you to John and to everyone that's been hosting us. We are Imagination Events, and our team members consist of Omnia, of Gulo, Sarah, who is unfortunately not here tonight, and then Dylan and myself.
I'm gonna talk about why we decided to come up with the company. First, we want to create new marketing option for small local business. And secondly, increase awareness of local business community. And then last one, to help grow the local business to stay and grow the community. So that's why, because we feel like there's missing part in the small local business. They also want to have a really good event and then connect to other local business owners.
Any questions on the floor?
How do you define small or medium for business size?
Okay, I'll answer that question. So a
Perfect.
small business would be anything from sole proprietorship to someone that has maybe 10 to 15 employees. Medium would be anything from 15 to, I would say, about 30. That would be my definition of small to medium.
Many of the people complaining that we have a lot of time is wasted by waiting for buses and waiting for Uber driver who's already giving ride to some other body, and we have to go to office and we have to leave very early to go to office. And obviously, if we ride the 5 cars on the roads, and instead of 5 cars we have 1 car riding for the 5 people, it's going to make a huge difference to the planet. Huge impact on the CO2 emission on environment, resulting very global warming. Pakistan, India are the life examples for that. We are having a very high heat wave every year. Traffic jam, often we hear this problem from almost everybody we meet. Poor social interaction among people. Individualism in the US is causing many problems like this. We rarely know each other, even we live close up to our neighborhoods.
The main competitors are for the public transportation, he's the main competitor, the Uber, and the car and van pools. And the last one is the cabs, taxis, how you prefer to call. These are our main competitors. And our profits going to be 10% for corporation social responsibility, 30% for equity sharing for us, for the owners, 30% for high investment to make our app grows and our business expand, 20% for cover all the expenses we have, and 10% of margin for emergency. If anything happens, we have some saving money.
My hope is that you'll take these ideas back to your host country in June, and that you will become transformational leaders in your countries. And I know you will, and all those people sitting behind you. We believe in you. We deeply, deeply believe in you.